Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. For my peers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video in particular, we're going to talk about, I actually do not know what we're going to talk about today. It's going to be another one of our mystery videos, which is really nice. You're going to know what it is. I'm not going to know what it is. You'll know based on the title and the thumbnail of the photo of the video. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump right into this. But before we do, this video is being recorded on February 12th, at 1:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you want to help out the channel grow and be able to expand our message beyond what we currently do already, you can engage with the content by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, or even commenting in the comment section below, or you can even do something as simple as easy as this, as watching the video longer than you normally do. You tell the algorithm, hey, I like this content, show me more. You'll be showing my content, but also other psychic tarot card readers and astrologers as well. So help me, help you, help everybody. So without further ado, we have a lot to get through today. I don't know exactly what to cover, so hang tight. We'll have a lot of fun today. I do want to say and extend my gratitude to all of you guys who have been doing just that, engaging with the content. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'm sincerely grateful for all of you. Alright, so let's begin. I don't want to waste your time. I'm sure you don't want to waste your time. It's going to be a very short video, the specific one. But enjoy. It's going to be for entertainment purposes only and for educational purposes only as well. So don't forget that. Alright, let's do it. How do we do this, Spirit? Okay, so we're going to use this deck here called New Phone, Who's This? This is the game that we're going to use. Again, yes, like I said before, I have the ability to read anything and anything. It does not need to be a physically tarot card. I don't need a tarot card to read. If you cannot afford tarot cards, you don't need tarot cards to read. You can use business cards. I use business cards on my doctors all the time because they love when I read for them. So I do business cards. You can do anything and anything. If you have the power and you trust your intuition and your guidance, anything and everything is possible. Just listen to yourself. That's all you have to do. Just listen, and everything else will come to you. Don't listen to anyone else tell you, oh, you need this, this, and this, and that. You don't need anything. Just take what you can afford, take what you can get, and you can read. That's all you need to know. All right. And in the other video, the video before this, where we talked about the what will 45 be known for, we used Uno cards. And yes, I use Uno cards, anything. I show you proof live on the video that you can use anything you dream of, anything you want. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Alright, so spirits and angels, tell me, what do we need to know in regard to the mystery reading that we're supposed to be focusing on today? Now, keep in mind, guys, this is PG, not PG-13. This is a very inappropriate deck, so I will give you a warning ahead of time if it is inappropriate. Alright, so spirits and angels, tell me, what is the message of today's reading that you need us to focus on? This is a mystery reading, so go ahead and you choose, Spirit. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? Okay, they're telling me to take these 3 cards on the top, then 3 cards on the bottom, and they're telling me this is the reading. Okay? Alright, so the way I work and way I operate specifically with this specific tarot, with this specific playing deck, is when it's reversed, the meaning may change, but we'll see. Because it might be different for this specific reading. That's why I kind of struggle to say that, because I guess it's different for this reading. Here you go, to cleanse the energy. Alright, so the first deck that we get here, well, the first card, is we have, now that is what W2TF I'm talking about. This is someone who's very excited, who's very ecstatic, someone who is happy something happened and worked out for them. What is the card that followed after? Okay, I said here, I'm not going to read that message because I don't want to critically think about my actions. This is reversed. They're all reversed. The next card. You should send that again, but as an audio so I can hear your warning. I should have really, that was a very late warning, so I do apologize, but yeah, the voice crack. Underneath this card here was, that's what I'm talking about here. We have this card. I'm going to read it first just to make sure it's appropriate. Okay. It says here, sir, this is not the type of conversation we will have on Verizon Wireless 24-hour helpline. I will be disconnected now. Interesting. Here we have warning. This is a warning, okay? You think that's bad? I blank my blank. Failed my final because I only knew my name. Warning. Okay. And this one is... Alright, so sorry I'm texting back so late. I didn't hear my phone buzz. I was screaming crying into my pillow and it was really loud. Okay. Interesting. Nonetheless, let's see what's going on here. This feels like a conversation that I would expect in the White House for some reason. It feels like that. And it feels like an entire conversation. It feels like this is communication like texting. So this has to do with the White House. We know that's for sure. It has to do with the White House. And it has to do with somebody texting somebody. But it's like not individual, not one-on-one conversation. This is with one person and multiple different people in the same group chat. Because we have here somebody's cheering us on. This is exactly what they wanted, right? Then you have somebody said that I'm not going to read that message because I don't want to think critically about my actions, right? So they both are conflicted. One of them is excited. The other one's like, as long as it gets passed, I don't want to think about, the consequences. Here it says here, you should send that again, but as an audio message. And it's basically what is that saying? It's saying that there is harassment going on. I don't know why this is important, because this is definitely not important. But maybe you'll understand in the video. Here we have underneath the, that is WTF I'm talking about here. It says, sir, this is not the type of conversation we have on Verizon Wireless. Okay, now it starts to make sense now because we have harassment here. We have somebody saying that this is not appropriate. We have somebody who said that now, that's what I'm talking about. And it's this person said, I'm not going to read that message because I don't want to think critically about the action, which means these two people are complicit. These two people are, this person is trying to say, no, that's inappropriate. I don't accept that. This person's like trying to directly insult somebody. It says here, you think that that's bad, I blanked my final because I only knew my name. So it tells me here that someone is also here uneducated. You want to know where I'm getting information from when I read this? It feels like a group of kids. This feels like a group of kids, and it feels like very young, immature. I would not be surprised if this is like the people who are working for Polonia or Muskrat. I would not be surprised if these are the conversations that's going on. Like, these are the inappropriate things that they're talking about. Because underneath here, you should send that again, but as an audio message. Under here it says, sorry, I texted back so late, I didn't hear my phone buzz. And I'm crying into the pillow. So this is interesting. So it seems like a group of friends who are just chatting and just talking about really weird things that are absolutely bizarre. Let's see if we can get some extra information on this. Spiritual Angel, tell me, can you give me a little bit more information about what it is that you're trying to tell me? Because clearly this is a mystery video, a mystery reading. So what are you trying to tell me in regard to this? Okay, that was way too much, so we're not going to take that. Okay. Remember one thing about kids. They're very irresponsible and they're very immature. So even like one thing that sets them off, they're all going to set off on each other. They're going to start tattletaling. Wait till a girl gets involved in this and watch how fast the whole entire group collapses. All right, so Spirit Angel, tell me. Oops. Okay, we'll use this one. This one came out. We'll take them. We'll take these. That's good. We'll take them. All right, so the first card that we get in here, well, we have a couple inboxes, some hidden messages. And then we have two that are already open, that's already public in some way. So this is DM. So DM, like direct messages to one-on-one individuals. So this is the group. This is the group chat, right? This is the group chat. This is also two that's sent in the group chat. But these four are 4 people. So there must be 4 people in this group chat who are talking to one another or are in cahoots or whatever it is. There's 4 individuals here. There might be a little bit more. I'm getting like 6, so 4 to 6 people total. That's the maximum I'm getting. But then you have here these 2 people, whoever is DMing people, direct messaging people, they are sending messages into the group chat. So there is one There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6. Actually, there's 6 people, like I said, yeah. And then there's 2 adults. I feel like there's 2 older people. I feel like one of them feels like Elon, and the other one is just somebody else who we don't know, who's also in the area of maturity, if that makes any sense. The left side here says, okay, this is also a warning. It says here, I really appreciate you inviting me to your family dinner, but please, never again, please. The season on your mom's chicken marsala was really gross. Okay, warning. Okay. The next card was also to somebody else sent in. Okay. It says here, do you know anyone looking for a roommate? My landlord just evicted me for hosting a lightsaber tournament in my living room. Okay. This feels like this feels like Elon, and this feels like somebody else, but also feels like Elon. And these are like the kids. I feel like this is like we'll get into like the conversation, like private conversations. This is what it feels like. Okay, so these 2 people, they're gonna DM each other, they're gonna direct message each other. What are they gonna be saying to one another privately behind the scene? Okay, so warning. Okay, so I hope you got that. These are the 2 people who are direct messaging each other privately. Okay, you don't get to just come into my dorm, microwave your devil eggs, and then just leave. We all know that's gonna smell. Okay, these 2, what are they DMing? What are they doing privately? Here we have here, are we just gonna keep tiptoeing around the fact that we locked eyes during the demonstration in health class? And here you have, do you know anyone looking for a roommate? My landlord just evicted me hosting a lightsaber tournament in my living room. Who is this individual, this unknown individual, DMing? Who is he direct messaging privately? Yeah, it says here, can't we just get along? You are the one who said good vibes only, remember? So it feels like this person definitely feels like there's some sort of restraint or some sort of falling out within the group. But that's what it feels like. I feel like there's a falling out within the group. This feels like we're getting private information in regards to Elon and Elonia and his minions. Alright, so I'm going to use my index card because I feel like we might be able to get further clarification on what is Spirit trying to really tell us and what are they trying to tell us in regard to Elon, because it really feels like Elon. So Spirits and Angels, tell me what is going on with Elonia and his minions, the young kids. What do we need to know? What is this mystery reading about? We have here, okay, interesting. So it's about 45. Interesting. What are they talking about? Oh, it says not 40. It's not 45. We know that, but they're talking about him. So this has to do directly to the White House, but 45 is not in the group chat. We have here guilty. So there's something with guilt here. Or innocence. What else? Oh, you know what? This might be shown behind the scenes. Maybe there's Elon and we said this mystery individual, we don't know who they are. And this person messaged somebody and said, can we just get along? Remember, you said good vibes only, remember? I wonder if that's 45. Or like someone in relation to 45. And this is Elon. Maybe they're starting to have that indication that there's going to be some sort of disconnect between the two. We talked about this. I'll put the link to the video below. Me talking about when their relationship are going to become sour. Here we have not true. So somebody's lying about something. Or someone is accusing the other of something. We have here earth. Earth and sinking. Reverse. We're seeing something is not grounded. But something is also not falling down. So that's interesting. And one more card, Spirits and Angels. Tell me a little bit more. A white card. Can I do this one? Okay, they tell me these 2, so we'll take these 2. We have Harris. Okay. Also Harris as well. This is also on that side. And then we also have here stock market down, reverse. Interesting. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on here. So it says here, I'm not going to read that much because I don't want to critically think about my action. It is the reverse earth, which means whatever this is not grounded. So whatever they did, whatever they're talking about here, is not grounded energy. This is energy that is very heavy, but not one that one wants to contemplate with the consequences of it. Here we said, now that's what I'm talking about. Here we have the stock market down, so possibly they're trying to force corporations in some way to essentially bend to the needs of their agenda by forcing the stock market to go downwards. Well, we're all talking about that. We said, don't invite me to your family dinner. Your mom's food sucked, essentially. We have 45, which is 45 reverse. This has to be Elon, talking about his minions here. And it says here, these are the public conversations in the group chat. This is our private conversation behind the scenes here. We have here, I'm not going to read that message because I don't want to critically think about my actions here. And it said, you think that's bad? Why blank, I failed my final because I only knew my name. Right? And it says here, bro, you don't get to just come into my dorm, microwave your devil eggs, and just leave. This feels like this is a relationship, so there has to be some sort of affair of some type. This feels like possibly like Elonia could be messing with Melania or whatever. This could be really interesting to see how that dynamic is playing out. We'll have to read it on this in another video, but essentially it does feel like there is some sort of scandal that is among the myths. I'm also getting Peter Hegseth, so maybe this could be Peter. Here underneath here, we have here, are we just going to keep tiptoeing around the fact that we lost eyes during the blank demonstration in healthcare? And we have health class, where we have not true here. And it's saying, again, this is harassment. This feels like harassment here. So whatever this is, there's harassment. And we have here not true. And it's reversed. Whatever this is definitely true. Whatever's going on is true. And it has Harris in reverse, which means this is not Harris. This is not 45. This is someone other than Harris in 45. This has to do with someone else having these private conversations behind the scenes. And while all this is going on, we have here someone that's going to start sinking eventually, and it has to be what Peter has said, and he's going to be connected to this group in some way. I find that to be really interesting because who would have thought that this would have been the conversation, yet alone the video that we were going to get. But you know, it's interesting. It's all I gotta say. All right, guys. I am going to end off here. We're gonna do a part 2 in another video because I do have to get ready for work and stuff. So I want to say I love you. Have a good night, and I'm sincerely grateful for all your love and kindness. And I hope you enjoyed this little short video. But I love you. Peace out.